Well, hello, Pop Kids. I wanted to bring you into my house so you get to know me a little bit more. My name is Paul Dean. I'm your new lead pastor, and I'm standing in front of a shelf of a lot of things that will tell you who I am as you get to know me a little bit more. This is my first time with you, so I wanted you to get to know me a little bit, and I hope to get to know you too as well. A couple things about me. I'm a dad. I have two kids, Jonah and Hallie. They are both in college right now, but this is a picture of Jonah when he was about your age. And then I also have a picture of Hallie when she was about your age. So I'm a dad, and I love being a dad. But some other things about me: I love to play music. I play guitar, and I don't get to play as much as I used to, but I still like to play guitar. I love to listen to music, and one of my favorite bands of all time is a band called U2. Look them up. Talk to your parents, maybe even your grandparents. I don't know, they might know them. Another thing about me is I love to cook. I like to cook things that normally, we don't eat. Something from a Portuguese home cooking book. I love to do that. And probably something that I love a lot that would be really fun to introduce you to is this little guy here, Tripper. This is Tripper. Tripper, say hi. Say hi to Pop Kids. Hey, buddy. All right, Tripper's ready to go. But here's the cool thing. I'm bringing you into my house, into my home, because we're talking about forgiveness today as well. And I can think of no more important place to give forgiveness to one another than our homes, where we live, with our moms, our dads, our siblings, our brothers and our sisters. Lots of things happen in our houses and in our homes, and we need lots of forgiveness. And Jesus has something to say about that. So I'm actually going to bring you to another room, and we'll go from there. See you in a minute. Well, welcome to another room in my house. This is my office, as you can tell. I spend a lot of time in here. I read. One of the things I love to do is I love to read books. And so I have lots of books here, and they're books about God and Jesus and people, and how God speaks to us and how we can live with one another and be helpful to each other as well. And one of the ways that we can live well with one another is to forgive. I talked about forgiveness upstairs in my living room, and the forgiveness in our house is important because we live with people. We live with our moms and our dads and our grandpas and grandmas and brothers and sisters and all kinds of people that we live with. And sometimes we get a little bit angry. Sometimes we get a little bit frustrated. Sometimes we don't do the things that we should do. Sometimes we do the things that we shouldn't do. Sometimes we're not helpful. And we hurt one another. And we need to be able to forgive one another. And that is a really big idea that Jesus gives us. And one of the books that I read a lot is the Bible. And so one of the passages or the things, the stories in the Bible today that you're going to talk about in your small groups is a guy named Peter, a disciple, a follower of Jesus, comes up to Jesus and says, Jesus, if another member of the church, another member of my family, if a friend, another member that I know, somebody that I know, sins against me, which means hurts me, how often should I forgive? As many as 7 times? Well, Jesus said to him, not 7 times, but I will tell you 77 times. 77 times, that is a lot of forgiveness, which means Jesus really wants us to forgive, wants us to be able to say to other people, I forgive you. Now, there's later on in this story, Jesus tells a story about a king who gave somebody some money, loaned them some money. They said, hey, yeah, here's some money. And that person couldn't pay it back. And the king was not happy. The king was going to punish that person. And that person fell on their knees and begged for forgiveness. And guess what the king did? The king forgave. The king forgave, but that same person who owed all that money then went to somebody else who owed him money and wouldn't forgive them. Then the king found out about it, and the king punished the person who was being mean to the other people. So that's how important forgiveness is. We forgive others because God forgives us. We forgive others because God forgives us. Well, I hope you have a great time in your small groups, and hopefully we get to meet each other soon. I'd love to be able to hang out with you guys, and so I get to know you. I'd love to know what instrument you like to play. I'd love to know what books you like to read. I'd love to know who you are and what kind of fun you have in life. So hope to see you soon. Take care, everybody. Thanks for letting me hang out with you.